Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way.
Why you all in my face? Get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. Marvin Mims now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
45, White. Ready.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 33, yellow, set.
Back to the air, Love. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's a defense's goal, right, Cake? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Complete out to the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be first down Chicago.
Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Dropping back to throw. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down, give to Brown. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ready.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Cut.
From the pistol, here's Love. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhym and a nice little gain on top of it.
On the left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
32.
Love with it on first down. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 10.
Second and 10. Love trying again. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. But the catch moves into the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Ready.
Love now on first and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Complete to St. Brown. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games.
And he whiffs on the extra points. No good. So keep this a 2-point ball game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Working on first down. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Go.
I'll throw it. Hits his running back. Bouncing football, and the Lions have recovered it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Set. Yellow. Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
23 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Love to throw again. Pass is caught at the 9. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Red. Cycle.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Once more, it's Love. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Slide through. Hut.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Some much-needed breathing room acquired on that last play. They're set up at the 12.
1st and 10 at the 12.
Throw here on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out.
It's a loss of 8.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
At
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
On the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Brings it in at the 12. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It is caught left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's get smashed.
Thrown on first down, Love. Short pass. It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He's got a man left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears jump in front now by 5. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Love out of the shotgun. He's smart, he won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Ready. Pause, ready.
Back to the air. Love. Downfield. This fine, safe round. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Fuse, yellow, black 40. Red, yellow. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing again. Love. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears push the lead up to 12. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Running back sent in motion. Love with it on 1st down. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 30 to 10. Great, hey, blue. Check field, check pink. Check hot.
From the pistol, here's Love. Hits his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And goes to the hurry up here.
At their 49-yard line.
Back to throw it. Throwing this for the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Making the call himself. This gets the 1st and more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears go up by 19. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers.
Come on.
Love from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Strike 2.
Play action. Love. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Looks like we still have somebody injured out there following the play. So we'll pause as trainers get out to... Oh, they're looking at Jordan Love, the man in question. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's the backup. 1st throw. Headed out right. Cut near the goal line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through it up for a 1st and goal.
Deputy Lions.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Line up the design keeper. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it looks like the offense was there to recover. It's there inside the 5. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Ready, go. Ready.
Gonna keep this one and go. And this defense is gonna win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. He's keeping it, he's going for it. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Lions start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, 4th and goal, and you go quarterback sneak, Brock. You know this firsthand. You better trust those big boys to help you get that ball across the goal line.
You can almost feel it the second you get done uttering the play, right? It comes out of your mouth, and those linemen just give you that look. It's like, yes, this is my chance to own the line of scrimmage, to move the people in front of me. That's a good call and better execution from the entire group.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones who are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the Lions' 44-yard line.
Now shotgun handoff to Brown. He takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Bears. Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears push the lead to 20. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Going now on first down. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll throw on second and 10. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Get up. Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle.
They'll throw third and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They go to punt on fourth down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. This is caught, and the fake works to perfection. First down.
If they need a new emergency quarterback, Kate, I think they found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, and that was the perfect moment to dial it up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go.
Putting the tight end in motion. They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, play action. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Flush out now to his left. He's got it near the 10. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete.
Okay.
Threat to the incomplete pass. Here's 2nd and goal. Sticking to the air here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort. Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Bears.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bears football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round. First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing it again here. Completes. It's Horton. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go, go!
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. 3rd down. Looking in the air here. Completed to his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They go play action on 1st down. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
That one's caught along the left sideline. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Again to throw on second. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Offense in a hurry up here. Still sticking with the passing game. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Taking down the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Mims with the grab. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running back motions right. Pass play now. Looking slant route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
He's dropping back to throw. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it up. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions drop the lead back to 13. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
It's a nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Hits his running back. On the move, past the 40. There he goes again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push the lead to 20. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on. Hot 70, hot 70.
1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Cougar 19.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Lions trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st down, Lions.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Going after, up and good by McPherson. And the Lions drop the lead back to 13.
Lions, 36.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All set to go now from the 35. They're going to pass it here. Put the body on the line for his team.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working on 1st down. He's got it at the 5. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the red zone now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. The 50. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked up. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10 now from the 46. He'll look to throw it. Setting up the screen. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So the Bears come away with the win. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation, that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here, playing for a spot in that conference championship.